So this is one of our favorite exercises for early phase glute rehab. And basically what it is it's a standing isometric. So you're gonna stand with your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. And with your feet, you're gonna try to squeeze your glutes and try to rotate the floor apart, but you're not actually gonna move your feet, so it's an isometric. So put your hands on your glutes and then squeezing your hips, feel your feet kind of rotate out and hold for 5 seconds. We recommend working it up to 5 to 10 reps, once or twice a day. For the next exercise, we'll need a small PT band, place it around both legs just above your knees, and then lay on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. Put your hands on your glutes, and then press your knees outwards into the band at a slow tempo, feeling some gentle dull tension on your posterior buttocks. We'll do 6 reps in this position. Again, push out farther or go slower to make it harder. Push out less far or go faster to make it easier, depending on your tolerance. Again, nice slow tempo, and you should feel tension on your buttocks, not your back. After this, what we're going to do is bring 1 foot far back and 1 foot out to emphasize the right hip. And again, do 6 reps or to your tolerance. And again, you should feel more tension on the right side in this position than the left side. You might feel a little bit in the hamstring, and that's okay, but the emphasis should be on the glutes or the buttocks. And after we do 6 in this position, we'll bring the left foot forward and the right foot out. Again, keeping your hands on your glutes and pressing your knees out slowly and controlled into the band. And again, you might get fatigued a little bit by this. So if the third set, you need to kind of slow down or do less reps, that's completely fine. Again, it's to your tolerance, and that will be variable to the individual. And then the final exercise in this cluster is just the glute bridge. So laying on your back again with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, put your hands on your hips, and then using your buttocks, drive your hips up towards the ceiling. Try to emphasize the hips and the buttocks and not the hamstrings or the low back. Now, slow and controlled is good, and sometimes it may be that you only can get part of the way up, and that's fine. Only do what your hips can do, and don't cheat with feeling tension in your low back or your hamstrings. Some people may benefit with digging your heels in and pointing your toes up, or putting that PT band around that we just used. Again, different cues. We'll do 6 in this position, and then again, we're going to stagger our feet. So left foot forward, right foot back, hands on the hips. Keep your low back out of it. Drive up with the hips. And down, and again, a nice slow tempo. So 1, 2, up, pause, and then down. And again, if you can only go up a little bit of the way, that's fine. Just increase as you get stronger with time, or do less reps. We'll do 6 in this position, and then we'll switch to the opposite side. Again, left foot back far, right foot out, flat back. Drive up with your hips, pause, come down, drive up with your hips, pause, and again, the cues can be heels down, toes up, or you can put the PT band around. Now, this may be a little challenging, especially if you have symptoms on one side. You may have to do a little bit less and then work up over time.